Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC Pack 20. Today, I'm going to be telling you how to unlock all the new attacks for your custom character. It is somewhat different compared to the recent DLCs. We're going to go ahead and break everything down, so don't worry about that. Without further ado, make sure to drop a like, turn on post notifications, and let's jump straight into it. So, as you can see, we're over here at the Kame house, because this is where Chilai and DB Super Broly are located. In order to unlock this game mode, yes, it's a new mode, you have to complete Future Saga Chapter 3, the entire campaign. And then once you do that, you go over here, you talk to Chilai and Broly. Of course, there's going to be like the introduction of the mode, telling you what to do, how to do all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you just want to talk to them, and then you have to specifically click on the go out on patrol. You can see we have 3 different categories. You don't necessarily need to worry about the other 2, just this one in particular. And you can see we have different side missions. The first attack that you'll learn from Broly is going to be Gigantic Cross. It's mission 4, Teach Me, Broly, Part 1. So we're going to go ahead and try this out for the one time, just because it is a new mode, so I just want to see what's going on. And again, very different from all the other Pearl Quest missions. But speaking of the PQs, this is how you unlock all of Broly's attacks. In order to unlock all of USV Golden Frieza's attacks, that's pretty straightforward. You just have to complete the Pearl Quest missions that come with DLC Pack 20. Okay, so learned Gigantic Cross, a special battle with fixed skill slots. Use the super attack Gigantic Cross to fight Instructor Broly. Gigantic Cross is a technique that fires an explosive ki blast from the mouth. Charging it when activated increases the damage and explosion range. That's cool. So, I'm pretty sure this is not going to be that difficult, like, at all. But in order to unlock the move, not only that you have to defeat him, obviously, but you have to defeat him using the ability itself, which is nice, you know, giving you additional conditions, making things a bit interesting to see how much damage this does. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward move, like what the description just said. Simple energy blast shoots from the mouth. You can charge it, and it will just increase the range and explosion radius. Go with this easy stamina break. Do that, and I guess we'll just fall down. Fully charge. Oh, we missed. No, he has low health, so I'm trying my best not to destroy him with the basic strings. Ah, his grab. He's such a cool character, and I like how his Awoken can change or alter his combo strings, right? I really wanted to destroy him with the charged version, just because it would be cool. But that's good enough. That's good enough, man. Why does he sound like Hulk? Bro, his wrathful form, he's like a deep, graspy voice. Nice! We leveled up the reliability gauge. That's cool. What about the skill? I guess we have to talk to him. Work as a team. Again, my very first time doing this. Go on patrol. Clear. Yeah. We have the move, complete the instructor's lesson, defeat Broly, DB Super using the technique, which we did. So, that's pretty much how you unlock all the Broly attacks. I should already have it because of the Xenoverse 2 save editor over on PC. So I have all the moves already, but after you complete the mission, it will be over here under the skill customization, right? And then you just do the same thing for his ultimate attack, which is Gigantic Nova, and you would want to do it again with the evasive SAIYAN Blaster. Now, real quick, how to unlock those missions, because if you go back over here to the patrol,
where do we start?
You can see we still only have part 1. Parts 2 and parts 3, they're nowhere to be found. So to unlock parts 2 and part 3, it's very straightforward. Just level up the reliability gauge. And in order to level up the reliability gauge, you have to complete the patrol missions.
I wonder what's in store for us.
You have to complete the Supreme Kai of Time missions. And you have to complete the third one down there, the one that's called What Cheelai and Broly Are Looking For, which is kind of like an Easter hunt, search and destroy type of mission. It's very straightforward. But yeah, that's how you unlock Broly's techniques. Now, going back over to Canton City, to the reception area, we're going to go over to the Parallel Quest mission. As I stated before, to unlock USV Golden Frieza, you just have to do the same mode, right? I don't have the win conditions unlocked, but there's something similar to all the other ones, I'm pretty sure. Like clear in under 15 minutes, defeat every single opponent on the battlefield. Everything is based around RNG anyway, so even if you do meet all the conditions, you won't necessarily get the item, right? Because it's RNG. But you do get Dark Inscription from Mission 182, Frieza's Fervent Wish, as well as the Super Soul Rejoice, a new ruler is born, and artwork 760 as well as 772, and Golden Frieza's entire outfit, being the suits and head. Mission 183, you'll unlock Cheelai's coats, the Broly wig, his base form, the Super Soul artwork 759, 762, and 771, as well as Emperor's Cannon, which is the super attack, I believe. Yeah, Dark Inscription, Emperor's Cannon are the supers. And last but not least, Mission 184. This is how you unlock the Dragon Ball Balloon, which is an accessory. The Super Soul send me back to the planet I came from. Artwork 748, 749, 754, and 758, as well as the Ultimate Chaotic Time Impact. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the skill attack showcase. As I said earlier in the video, Gigantic Cross is very straightforward. You know, it works really well after a knockback. However, if you try to charge it all the way, obviously it won't work well. So if you use it from like right here, it will hit the opponent and then take them up into the sky and then cause the star effect explosion. That's the entirety of the super. It does 2 hit counts. Damage is pretty great. And if you fully charge it, it will do the same thing. Increase the range, increase the blast radius, and increase the overall damage, right? Now, I feel like this move will work extremely well with other super attacks. So, for example, let's say we do this knockback into the blast and then use the other DLC 20 move, Dark Inscription, linking immediately after that, right? Increasing the damage output. So do that once more, and boom. You see what I mean? So it definitely has some potential, definitely more than meets the eye, that's for dang sure, even though it's pretty straightforward. That's all there is to it. Next, we have the Evasive Saiyan Blaster. This does consume 3 stamina bars. A very lengthy evasive move. You can't prolong it in any way. I know it kind of seems like you could. It will drain the ki, but that's not the case. That's just how much time it consumes when you use the 3 stamina bars right off the bat. I like the effect to it, just because you can kind of create, let's say, the Wrathful build, you know, change the color of the pupils to the golden theme. We already have the dark hair, so if you use Saiyan Blaster, you see how we get that green smoky aura right there? Like that, it could kind of replicate the Wrathful transformation. Of course, we don't have a Wrathful Awoken skill part of this DLC, very unfortunate, but, you know, with the Wrathful skill attacks, the second best thing that we can get, I guess. I wanted a brand new Awoken, but it is what it is. So, a unique thing about this evasive is that you can actually activate your Awoken skill. So you can see when we use the evasive, everything goes dark, the skill set. Like, you can't use anything, right? But then after a short period of time, you can use the Awoken just because it starts to glow. And then this is how it looks like with Blue Evolved specifically. Yeet! Transform! Yeah! Oh, wait, hold on. Let's try that once more. We have the green aura. It literally looks like we're about to transform into a Wrathful state or Super Saiyan Rage, whatever you want to call it, because of this effect right here. Of course, this is directly from the DBS Broly movie, just integrated as an evasive, which, yeah, is a cool concept, right? This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, look at that, dude. That's cool. We can create all the wrathful builds now. Wait until he looks up. By the time he does, the green aura already vanishes within the thin air. But you guys get the idea. Yeah, I kind of want to showcase SAIYAN Blaster with all the awoken abilities. Just see how it looks. Now, we don't get like alternate animations for the transformation. Heck no. It's just that it cancels out of the evasive, hence transforming into your awoken. Boom! Or yeah, let's actually ruin it by using photo mode. Right here. You see that? Ooh, the green aura transitions over to the blue color theme. That's nice. So I think this is the very first evasive that allows you to do that, right? Cancel out of it into a transformation. And if you use all the attacks undergoing your transformation state, I think it increases the Broly moves. Could be totally wrong on that. Just because this is something in regards to DBZ Broly Restrained, right? But I don't think that's the case for the DBS Broly attacks. Yeah, I could be wrong there. Seems like it does travel a bit faster. Let's go ahead and revert. I think it's the same. I'm just seeing things out here. Let's try that once more now. I don't know. It kind of does seem like it travels a bit faster. Or is it just me? I'm probably wrong about that. Next, we have the ultimate. Very straightforward. No hidden abilities with this one. You just throw out the gigantic Nova. Very cool cinematic to it with the camera angles. I like to start up how it looks like he's just pouring a lot of the electricity into the blast, and then you can see a ton of the ripple effect coming down from the energy ball itself. It just looks very cool with the Super Saiyan Blue Evolved transformation, right? And then he throws it out with both hands. Not necessarily at the same time, like how Spirit Bomb does it. He first throws out his right hand, and then the left. And I like that camera angle. How it kind of shifts to the left, right here. You see the character posture? That's nice, right? Hey, even the energy orb itself kind of emits this cyan bluish energy, right? So again, going back to Blue Evolved, it just suits all of that really, really well if you ask me. This energy wave, it's very, very strong. Gigantic Nova. Let's do this clash. So he doesn't necessarily have an energy wave combo, but I tested it during the character showcase, and Gigantic Nova can overpower USV Golden Frieza's Death Ball and the Supernova. I already forget what ultimate attacks he has, but one of them. So let's see what happens when two Supernovas go at it. It's probably just going to clash. Wait. Okay, so it's Super Attack 1 I have to use, or Ultimate Attack 1. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Oh, look at that! Yep, we just get that clash. We have to compare this with the Cell Max Ultimate. Unfortunately, he's not a playable character, but with mods, we can probably do that. Try that once more, just because it looks so cool. Woo! Alright. Now going over to Frieza's Super Attack, Dark Inscription. So this one, after you connect it, it will actually increase the strength of the other two attacks. So there's different variants to this. You just press the input once. We get this portal that opens up, and then a giant shard appears and strikes the opponent. If you press it 2 times, then 2 orbs will appear. If you press it 3 times, then 6 orbs will appear. If you press it 4 times, you'll get 8, which is the max, I believe. Try that once more. Yeah, it's always going to be 8. So again, if you land this, it will increase the other attacks, like Emperor's Cannon. You see that? How it spawned 8 orbs? And then, of course, you can just use this strategically during combat. You know, strike the opponents, and then the energy blast will be doing all of that good stuff. Now, without the power boost from Dark Inscription, it would just summon 6 orbs. Or 4. Okay, so it summons 4. I thought it was 6. Try that once more. Yeah, so 4 is the default amount. If we land Dark Inscription, it should be 6 orbs now. Still 4, okay. We're testing this out live, don't worry about it. So I think you have to land it about 5 times, and then it summons the 6 orbs. 2, 4, 6. If you land it completely, then it will spawn in the 8. Yeah, so that's how you do that. Something I realized, if you use Dark Inscription, like with the max inputs, it only throws out 4. So you have to land it first to get the strength increase, where he summons out all 8 of them. Okay, I get it. So the 8 hit count is not the default amount. That if you land the original move, then you'll get the 8 hit mark, right? You see how it increased tenfold? So it also buffs the attack itself, Dark Inscription, as well as all the other ones. So, and you can see half of them are purple and half of them are gold. So the purple ones will stun the enemy, as you see right there, and the golden ones, it just does the basic damage. So you can link this extremely well with, you know, your strings. That's obviously not the best string to use. Maybe this one, if you're fast enough. No. Yeah, you just have to be creative with it. It works like that, but probably not the most optimal or ideal way to use it. But you guys get the idea. So now for Chaotic Time Impact. This is going to be the default version, where we have this very cool cinematic. A lot of things going on, right? So first we, you know, trap the opponent with the Time Prison right there, and then obviously he can't move from it. I'm sure you can evasive. Let's actually see if we can evasive from it. The energy blast itself does last for a decent amount of time. Total 27 hit counts. So let's have that set to ultimate 1. Go ahead and have him use it. Can't move. You can't even evasive until the energy blast itself strikes you. So let's see if we can cancel out of this. No, I don't think we can. I kind of wanted to cancel out of the ultimate before he throws out the energy wave, for then he'll just be trapped inside the Time Prison. But anyway, to break this down, he summons, obviously this is from USV Golden Frieza, we have the Supreme Ka of Time power boost, I'm assuming, on the left hand, and then the USV crystal boosts over here on the right hand. And then he combines both of them into one, creating this source of power that we've never seen before, and boom, the last Emperor. Very nice stuff. So now the enhanced version of the ultimate, it's literally the same thing. It just increases the damage, so nothing too fancy going on, right? Perish! About a bar and a half, or maybe closer to like a bar and a quarter. So without the boosts, it will do slightly less, of course, but by how much? Yeah, dang. So you do about an additional half health bar, close to it. And that's pretty much it for the 6 super attacks. We have a total of 3 supers, 2 ultimates, and 1 evasive. Not bad for a DLC and only 2 characters, right? So just to reiterate, to unlock Broly's attacks, you have to do the new game mode, specifically the Broly missions to unlock the skills. And for the Golden Frieza attacks, that's just through the Parallel Quest mission, same old stuff, right? So this is it for today's video. Thank you guys for the immense support as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace!